What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime. I'm Turbo Iceman.
And I'm Blaze.
And we're continuing here in Phendrana Drifts. If you watched the last episode, we have made it this far to get the gravity suit, which is in an adjacent room to this one. So, last time we got the ice beam, or I guess, I don't know if it was exactly the last episode, but it was pretty recently. The last upgrade we got was the ice beam.
I think it was 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I think the last episode to this one was a transit episode. So yeah,
It was boring.
it was kind of boring, you know. You have to have those transit episodes, or you can't just cut out large portions of video. Then people would know where to go.
Then people would feel lost.
Like, yeah, I think I watched a walkthrough like that before, where somebody that cut out a large portion of the video, and I was watching it for completion or for how to do it, and it just didn't make any sense. Okay, actually, that hallway did not take me to the room I thought it would, but everywhere leads where you need to go in this game, so we just go down here. Yeah. No, run away from the guy. Those things are new. They are called gel zaps. They have an equivalent.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah. They have an equivalent in Metroid Prime 2, or I guess not really an equivalent. Equivalently annoying are the blogs and alpha blogs in Metroid Prime 2. Blaze, I don't think you've played that game, but I have. And
I don't think I ever will.
Anybody who has played Metroid Prime 2 knows exactly what I'm talking about when I say blogs and alpha blogs are annoying. Yeah, it's one of those
things in the Dark World.
No, they're not in the Dark World. They have dark forms in the Light World. It's confusing if you don't know the exact terminology of how it works. But blogs, alpha blogs, dark blogs are annoying. And the other thing, that there's the extent of the creativeness that the people in Metroid Prime 2 had for enemies and bosses. The main thing is the bosses, because they have normal enemies, which would be like a blog, and then you have baby versions of that. Then you have big versions of that, which the alpha blog is a boss, and then you have dark versions of that, which are normal enemies, or they're harder normal enemies because the boss was too hard. So it's like that was the extent of their creativeness. I mean, they did that with everything. They did that with blogs. They did that with I forgot what they were called now, but they were some kind of.
They didn't just make a new set of aliens or monsters to destroy.
Well, they didn't make they had no creativeness with the bosses. They would just use take a normal enemy and make it big, and then they would make it small, and then they would make it dark, and then they'd make it a boss. So it's like the exact same enemy. They did that a lot. I'm trying to remember what else.
They did better in the third game, though, right?
Oh yeah, they did way better in the third one. Although they reused a whole lot of enemies, they didn't try to make them creative. They didn't try to pass normal ones off as bosses. But here we go. We got the item we were looking for up to this point, the gravity suit.
And of course, they just leave it lying around.
Yeah,
out in the open.
It's just sitting there floating underwater. What if one of those gel zaps got it? That would be pretty funny.
What if a fish came and walked into that?
Yeah, I know. That would be pretty funny. But here we go. Purple suit with blue lights and the morph ball. This is my least favorite looking morph ball. So the gravity suit, in addition to being able to jump and double jump underwater, actually we can see better as well. It was a visor upgrade because the visor's blue now. So now we can move unhindered underwater and jump really high and not be annoyed. So yeah, that's if people have played this up to this point and tried to go to the next level up, which is the Fallen Pirate Base, if they try to go there before getting the gravity suit, it's kind of annoying because you get really far and then there's just this point that's impossible to get over without the suit, and so you have to go all the way back, which is very annoying and difficult. So it's kind of funny. I did that a couple times. Are you sleeping, Blaze? Blaze? Oh no! Skype disconnected! Skype disconnected. This is... Oh no. I think I'm going to... Let me think, just a second. Once I finish killing these guys, I'm going to cut the video and cut back to when Blaze is back. Right now. Hey guys, we're back! I got Blaze back here. Yeah.
I'm back.
Skype cut off. I don't know which component it was that failed. But we got Skype back. Blaze is back. Yay!
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
I don't know if I should overlay applause there or not. I'm probably not going to. But yeah, we're continuing here. It's probably been a couple milliseconds for you, but we have the gravity suit. We can see better underwater.
How does gravity deal with seeing?
Well, it's like I said. No, I think I said this once you were gone, but it's a blue visor, so it's more transparent with the water. It works with real life like goggles and stuff.
I don't know why they didn't just call it the water suit.
That would have made more sense. But in Metroid Other M, it actually makes more sense to call it the gravity suit because the only places you get to use you do get to use it underwater, but you also use it in space and stuff like that. And so it makes more sense there.
I don't know if this is Skype or what, but you sound like a Troid, a robot.
Do I? For you?
Yeah. I hope it's just for me.
You sound fine from this end.
Okay, good. I'll just guess what you're saying.
Okay. So let me think. Now that we have gotten the gravity suit, we're going to go back to
The underwater cavern.
well, not the underwater. Well, kind of. We're going back to Talon. Oh, wow, I almost fell. We're gonna go back to Talon Overworld and visit the crashed frigate Orpheon. Am I going
Well, even though they weren't creative with the bosses, they were very creative with the names.
Yeah, in this one at least. I think they were like insanely creative with this situation. I love it. Never really registered to me until like a couple of years ago because I had beat this game twice, and then like a year or two ago when I was playing this, was like, wait, oh, it's the crash frigate from the beginning. You know, like I didn't get that until a really long time later. I don't know if I guess I wasn't that bright of a kid when it came to playing video games.
Normally when you play video games, you don't play it for the story mode or the background.
Well, I didn't
You play
when I
it
was
for
a
the
little kid.
action.
Well, I mean, nowadays they're coming out with a lot more like story-based and games and stuff like that, which are about the story. And like if you
Right.
really pay attention to it, then it's got a pretty deep story to it.
Or
One game,
before, like Mega Man, all you did was run around and beat the snot out of these bad guys just because.
yeah, I know, just because they're sitting there on your screen. I don't know. I think there might have been a storyline behind Mega Man, but I never really played Mega Man, so. But the thing is, though, what I think a game that was really ahead of its time in that respect, in like the storyline aspect or the deeper meanings, I guess, was The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. It's just so ridiculous. If you watch some videos on on Majora's Mask, the theory is that Link is actually dead in the game, and he's going through like the stages of afterlife, like being accepting that he's dead. It's just really neat. I mean, I know we've referenced game theory in earlier episodes, but it's just really good. Like if you guys haven't watched it, you have to watch one of the videos he did with Peanut Butter Gamer on the fact that like what they thought about Zelda Majora's Mask.
And even for those people who really aren't into the whole Zelda thing, like I kind of am, it is still a very interesting video, and it kind of gives you more insight to why people like the game so much.
Yeah, well, not necessarily why people like the game. I don't know. This never really dawned on me until I played it. It was like, oh man, you know, because they make it. It is by far the darkest and most depressing Zelda game, despite Twilight Princess's attempt at being dark. Majora's Mask really blows it out of the water in that respect. I think it was really good. Like I'll probably put a link in the description to that video, and if you haven't seen it already, it's really good. Like even if you don't like Zelda, you gotta watch it.
So overall, it's a good game. Now
Yeah.
let's go back to where the game we're playing now.
Yes.
What are we doing on the Sea Link?
We're going through Magmore Caverns again to get back to Talon Overworld, which has the place. It has the frigate that crashed.
Oh, we're going back to that thing.
Yes, we are going back to that thing, and we'll probably delve into it a little bit next episode. Again, because of the cut, I didn't say this before, but because of the cut, I don't really know how much time we're at a loss for. So I'm going to get back to the ship and save, and then we're going to do it that way.
So we have a potentially long episode, is what you're trying to say.
Potentially long, but potentially short. I didn't monitor the exact amount of time that you were gone, that Skype left you.
Skype left me, right? Okay.
Skype.
That
I don't
makes
know.
sense.
Skype probably ditched me. With my luck, our internet's kind of bad.
Skype.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, I mean, it works better than Google Plus for screen sharing. The thing with just Google Plus wouldn't work to transmit the video that was being captured on my capture card thing, on my capture card menu. It's kind of hard to explain. But Google was the only way we could patch the image through to Blaze so we could see what I was doing at the time and comment.
Yeah. It's hard to comment on what you can't see.
Yep, a little bit. And even harder to comment on what you can't hear, and you actually can't hear everything or anything in the game. That's the main thing. So
I can imagine that.
yeah, I know. You can imagine that. It's pretty easy. Well,
Can't imagine not seeing the game itself. That's kind of hard.
yeah. You know, thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to tune in the next episode, and as always, everybody, have a great day.
Bye.